Kathy.
And I'm Missy.
And we're Two Needles Pulling Thread. Welcome back.
I had a moment just now, just a blip of like, what if we forget what to say? We've never done that before.
Yeah, it's not like it's our first time either, so.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, 34. This is our 34th official video.
Yes.
We've had a couple of extras, especially this week.
Yeah.
Once again, gorgeous day. I know we always
are having perfect summer weather for me.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
No humidity, high 70s. It's just lovely.
If it rains, it rained at night.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Well, I did say to Grace had FaceTimed me today and she was with her mother-in-law. And I said something about, once it hits August 1st, I'm ready for fall. And I would like to have 3 months of October, please.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Someone said my favorite color is October.
Yeah. So. Well, November in Maine is
iffy.
Drab and blah. And
although November in Maine last year, we took pictures outside for the wedding and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So who knows?
Anyway.
So.
What's up? August.
Yeah,
did
August
we say
2nd.
What it was?
August 2nd.
Not much up with me. I mean, we are on baby watch. Kind of officially. This baby's giving her a little run for her money at the end here.
Using mama as a jumping gym.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. So anyway, they're working through that stuff and
just waiting.
Just waiting.
Yeah. We have been, I guess you could say, busy.
Yeah, you have.
Ashley and Brody have officially moved to North Carolina. They left 2 days ago. Brody was offered a promotion, I guess you'd say. So they made their choices. They bought a house. They packed up a car, packed up a U-Haul, and made the long drive. Did you see her post this morning?
I did.
The highlight of their road trip was hucking a 5-hour energy.
Yeah, to which I'm like...
I know. Out the U-Haul into Ashley's car because hers were in the trunk. But all is good. They're staying with his aunt for a few days until they can close on their home.
It sucks, but it's good.
Yep. I just got a picture from her. She's in a pool and she says it's hot. And I said, it's North Carolina. So
yep.
We missed them, but all's good. And we live in the world of FaceTime. So
yep.
And the big news is our retreat opened yesterday at noon.
Oh, goodness.
And as of right now, the Library Stitchers retreat is sold out.
And we have a waiting list.
We have a waiting list.
A short one. So if you're still contemplating, we all know how this stuff works.
Yeah, we're months out.
Numbers change and fluctuate and all of that. So if you are thinking of it and you're still interested, you're welcome to go to the website, librarystitchers.com. And you can get put on the wait list. It's a short wait list. And we know how things work. I mean, Kathy and I have been involved in enough retreats to see the numbers or the names, come and go, depending on what happens in life.
Yeah.
So we are like super excited and encouraged. And so it's really given our whole team a shot of adrenaline. And we just want to say thank you to those who were thinking of us all day yesterday, those who registered, friends of ours who were supporting us from the sidelines. We just appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And thank you very much.
And a huge shout out to Emma. If you follow Emma on Instagram, she posted a video this morning. Not only did she take on the registration role, she had everyone invoiced within, I think, minutes of when they registered. So she's done a great job. You can follow her and her mother on B&E Stitchery on Flosstube also. They're prolific stitchers. I love it when her commenters say no more fabric to them. That's great.
Yeah. So anyway, that was fabulous. We just we
got a lot in the plans.
It was great.
So
it was wonderful.
Want to jump in?
Well,
we don't have a ton.
Let's jump in. Yeah, I mean, I've been stitching a lot.
I've been stitching at night. I did a little bit of stress stitching, but
I do that really well too. Yeah. These kids, I'm telling you, I want to spank them.
I know we can't do that though.
I know,
but and I don't know, watching TV and stitching, and I found a new show.
Are you binging? Oh yes, you are binging on something. Are you done with it yet?
I finished Night Agent, which you told me was awesome. and I started, it's called The Designated Survivor. Have you ever heard of it?
Oh, yes, I've watched it twice. 2 go-arounds in our house.
I didn't know
Kiefer
that
Sutherland?
yes, I didn't know that was a real thing. So
It's so good.
it is good. So I'm a few episodes, I'm not that far in, but I love it.
I just spit that right out.
Oh, geez. So, all right. I have no previous FFOs, but
And
I
I
know
found
you
one
do.
unearthing some baby stuff. I have 2 of these in dust, but anyway, it's been stored for 20 years or so in a bin downstairs in my basement.
Took you a while to figure it out.
Yeah, I
did
thought
it?
I kept saying that I stitched it, and then the more I thought about it, the more I thought I would not have finished this with the information after Grace was born.
Right.
So I've determined that my neighbor made this, and she cross-stitched a lot.
And that's museum glass. I just realized because it's not glaring.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was back in whenever, 2001, 2002, I mean. So anyway,
I love the
I think it's common knowledge that we adopted Grace, so hence the verse there. But I'm pretty sure I really got looking at those buttons this morning, and I said, no, I know I did not do that. So I wouldn't have put those buttons on back then. But she is such a great stitcher.
Oh, yeah.
And the last time, she's a neighbor of ours, and the last time I saw her, she said, you know, I have all those buckets of cross stitch. Just come look. And I mean, she's got some old stuff. I really should take her up
yeah,
on
you
that.
should. You just make sure that doesn't fall. Or
Of course,
Lily get in
that's
it.
what I needed. So that was a
That's
previous FFO.
Any FFOs?
Nope.
I have an AFFO.
Almost there.
Almost finished. And this is a start, one of them is a start, a finish, and an almost finish. Almost FFO. So this is the one that I had shown you, that I had
This is
stitched.
Emily Calls Words to Live By.
Yep, that I had stitched while we were at our petite retreat.
Yep.
And then I was working on this one
Mm-hmm.
last time. And this is the Have Faith. And then this one is Love One Another. And this is a new start, a finish. Oh, it's not.
Did you use some silk from?
I did not.
No. I was just
So-
wondering.
And the back fabric is all the same. And this is fabric from our friend Betty, which our group knows who Betty is. So I love them. I just need to stuff them and sew them up. So I have all
Are
three.
you going to put them in the little bowl Holly gave us?
More than likely,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I plan to do that too.
I was hoping to get
Someday.
them stuffed, but that didn't happen. So my AFFOs.
There you go. I love those. I have one more to do
Awesome.
when I get there.
Finishes?
I have 3 finishes,
Me too.
and I think
Well,
they were all starts and finishes since we last met, I believe. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. So I did a lot of Christmas stitching in July, which I really enjoyed. I had a no buy July.
not according to your husband.
He heard me talking about no buy July and figured that not many of us could stick to it.
I didn't.
I did really well for myself. We'll talk about that. So I've got 2 retreats coming up the rest of the year, and decided to stitch my smalls because I want to get them done and I want to do it.
Yeah.
StitchCon, I stitched it, but I didn't FFO it and participate. So
Oh, that's right. You
yeah,
didn't.
I didn't. It was the Old Lang Syne by Liz Matthews, and I have all the stuff. So I will either frame it in a gold frame for myself, or I'll save it for another time. So I am stitching this as a smalls exchange, Little House Needleworks Thanksgiving Petites, and I have done 2 of these.
Now they have just winter.
This is a whole
series.
I mean, there must be 7, 8, 9 of them out now, and
Wow.
I think I have all but one.
Oh, cool. I'll have to check them out.
And I haven't done any of them. And you'll notice also a little, I haven't decided what I'm doing yet. But that finishing is all pre-done finish boards by,
Scarlet Sky Designs.
okay, thank you. Because then I don't have to open that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Scarlet Sky. And it's the finishing boards on the tags.
Right. So the plaid fabric is all, you buy it that way.
And then
So I haven't decided
and
what
then
I'm
you can
doing.
put them right on the tags that they have.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I did Give Thanks and Blessed, and this is on 32 count affogato by Fabric on a Fiber on a Whim. I can't get
Never
this
done
straight.
this.
And I did those
I
too.
love the top one. I love them both, but I like the top one.
I have subbed some colors.
No.
Yes, I know. I subbed quite a few actually because I didn't have all the called for, and I just pulled and subbed and
Did what you want.
I did what I wanted.
So when you said, we were just talking about your fibers, you said you were doing them alphabetical, right?
I just took all of my color and cotton in the nervousness of registration and the nervous energy. Yesterday, I sat and took all of my color and cotton and organized them on rings alphabetically.
Alphabetically. I still can't decide if I want to do color. I have them in alphabetical, but
Yeah, I do it all alphabetical because if I know I want to use my overdyed, I tend to pull the DMC and then I have the color in front of me and I can look and see.
yeah. I think I'm going to take mine out of the plastic bags.
Yeah, out of your, what do you call them? What do they call them? Floss away bags?
Plastic, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
It sounds like something's
But
printing.
it's the cat.
I know.
But we are talking about your overdyed, so not your DMC.
Right, my
Yeah.
overdyeds are all in floss away bags.
So there's that. I did that one.
Side note.
And then I stitched this for another.
Oh yes, that one's
I
adorable.
love this. And this is number 2, Fragments in Time 2023 Berlin Wool Work by Summerhouse Stitchworks.
Even the pattern, it's a cute pattern, but when you look at it, it's just not, it's not as cute until you see it done.
Yeah, and you'll notice that there is a border around here. Because I don't know how I'm going to finish this yet, I did not stitch the border. I might end up doing a circle finish for this. And I subbed out just 2 colors that I didn't have that were on the list. And the great thing about this is, I'm going to cover up the thing. I believe all the instructions in the colors, the key is for both of them, for both number 1 and number 2.
What is number?
Number 1 is a home or a cottage
I
or
remember
something.
seeing that.
It's really cute because this also says like backstitch 1 strand window panes.
Oh yeah.
So they kind of have just followed that through. There is one little area on this chart that the symbols are wrong, but you'll pick up on it when you look at it and be like, oh, that was just a slight error.
This was the pattern that when we went to lunch at Celebrations that everybody ran back and got.
Yep, a lot of us got this. And I stitched this on a piece of 32 count Vapors. I really did the tags on it. I don't know who
does Vapors?
I don't know who the dyer is, but
Now, do you have the other one with the cottage?
I do not at this point.
So cute.
I do have someone who is going to let me borrow it though, when I want to. I will definitely stitch this again for myself.
That's adorable.
And it's stitched up. So I could have done this in an early evening, but it ended up being 2 nights for me. But it was just so nicely done. Even Mike commented.
Wow.
Like, he's like, that's really cute.
That is adorable.
So I started and finished that.
Look at you just cranking them out.
I know. And I have been collecting the Prairie Schooler Santas for commemorative years. So the years that Mike and I graduated from high school, because it doesn't go back to when we were born. The year we were married, the year Grace was born, Justin was born, and I got 2023 for baby E.
Well, you got last year for them getting married.
And I got 2022 for the year they were married, and 2020 for the year Grace graduated. So I'm going to stitch most of these they're for me and they're for my house. Yeah. So we've seen this, it's Snowy Night, or that's what's written. And I did my own conversion, and you'll see what I've done. I did this on a piece of platinum, I think. And because they have not officially said her name yet.
How are you going to do that?
I know. So I have stitched her name.
There we go. You can see the pink
under my finger. I just did the snowflake. I almost called it a snowball. The snowflake in his hand is pink. And I did not stitch all kinds of snowflakes around him like it's titled Snowy Night, which would make sense in a snowstorm. I just decided to do a few of them. And I stuck to tradition when it came to Prairie Schooler colors. I don't veer from that, other than I had about 6 pink colors that I couldn't decide.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I've ever seen a pink in.
No, I haven't.
At least not in any of them that I've done.
So I've never stitched a Prairie Schooler Santa. I don't think I've ever stitched a Prairie Schooler.
Oh.
But I have some that I
have a fun fall finish coming in, one that I stitched when I first came back to stitching.
Oh, good.
So I can't wait to do that.
Awesome.
Those were my finishes.
All right. I had 3. Well, yes, this is a finish. Yeah. Sprinkled. I have part 2 of Welcome to the North Pole. That was a fun stitch. And I will start part 3. I didn't think my elf came out really creepy looking.
It's cute.
So, my button for the toy cart is big enough that it covers the snowflake. So I'm stitching it on. I have to be careful with my buttons, but so I will start part 3, and that's from Primrose Cottage. So part 3 is white on white on white and more white, but it'll be fun.
They really do stitch up nice.
So I'm not sure if my heart will fit on some of the, the buttons will fit on some of them. Oh well, I'm not worried about it.
I have like 5 jars of buttons you can go through if you
I
want
have
a tiny heart. You probably have a bunch too.
Yeah. So there is that. And then I finished Patriotic Tiny Town.
Cute.
Why is everything shadowed today? There we go. I had to change up a couple of colors because the white didn't show up as well. And I changed these 3 houses right here to be red, white, and blue.
I like that.
So, hello, Lily. So, yep.
I like it.
In hindsight, I probably would have done a couple little things differently, but I like it. It'll get done. I see today they announced Harvest Tiny Town, and I really like the fragment, and I have not been buying the extra. The fragment's got a little...
I'm not sure I saw it.
It's got
I
a little,
paid attention to it.
Fox in it.
Oh.
So I may have to buy that to sub a fox in. And my last finish is, I was stitching this. This is called Everyday Things by Heart and Hand. And I finished this one. And I think everything is called for except the house. I changed the color of that because it was too light. It called for like a 712. So I really, really like this one.
That's very nice.
The bird does not have a beak.
Huh.
So
interesting.
So yeah, I really, really like them.
I see that you didn't put all the extra dots. I don't think I would have done that either.
I didn't care for all the extra dots. It's just
Cecilia at Heart and Hand, she just knows what she's doing.
She does.
With all that stuff.
I would love to meet her. Lily.
I remember what I really would have been doing for a week, and that suffering with a head cold.
Yeah, I'm glad you're over that.
Ugh,
so.
Me too.
So starts. Nothing?
So I did just start something this afternoon.
Oh,
though.
okay.
And those others were starts too. But it's August 2nd.
Yep.
Did we say that? And I was not struggling, but I was trying to figure out if I wanted to participate in Colorado Cross Stitchers summer Camp 2023 for the month of August because it's something new, but I didn't really want to do something brand new that I hadn't kind of had a plan for. So I kind of looked at what I was doing for August, and for August I really want to focus on my fall whips. So I knew I wasn't going to finish any of those, and they weren't new starts, and I have 1 or 2 fall starts planned, but not until September with a friend or 2.
Lily. Oh.
Hey.
Okay, she's done. She's being a monster today. Her human left, so.
Has he been home?
He was home for lunch.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I decided, and I had I had the floss pulled and everything, and I had to text Kathy and ask her. So new for me, and I love this, is I have several of JBW Designs charts, but I've never stitched one.
We got the joy of meeting her at Galleria.
Oh, that was so much. Yeah. She's so nice, so pleasant.
I had never seen this
So
one.
Eliza's French Birds.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
And I absolutely love it. And also, this is the original. So it's a reproduction.
But I like the way she did it in pinks.
Yeah, I do too. And I think I subbed out every single thing because I really do think I subbed out most of it. Wow. And I honestly don't know what I'm doing it on for fabric.
Her patterns are nice and
because
big.
I've been really bad about marking them. The chart
that
is really
looks like
nice.
Hot Cocoa.
It might be Hot Cocoa by Bestitch Me, right?
Maybe. Although that doesn't look right.
No.
Although it might be if it's Lugano.
So I just got started on it this afternoon. I think this will go relatively quick. And I stuck to the same palette that Judy did. I just subbed out some of my colors.
Are you going to put Eliza 1849 on it?
I don't know if I'm going to put that on there or not.
I struggle with those, that with samplers.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I might, but I don't know what else I would do. I don't need something else with the baby's name on it because I have a plan for the small sampler.
Yep.
From Running with Needles and Scissors, Sylvia.
Yep.
I have that all kitted up to do at some point also, and I'm going to stitch that and put it.
Cool.
Yeah, the baby area in the guest room. Yeah, someday.
In the baby's room.
Yes. So, I started that today.
That was your start?
And that was fun. While I was watching a Netflix documentary about the food we eat.
Oh, don't do that.
I did. And I can get wrapped up. And they even talked about the infamous egg farmer from Turner.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
That's bad.
I'm not going to say names, but all you got to do is Google it.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
those were my starts. This is so cute.
I got the cross stitch 2023. I actually got the right one this time.
Don't spit that out.
And yes, I sniffed it when it came in, and I opened it up, and
Did
I
you
started.
sniff all of it out?
I sniffed it all out. So, there is some cute ones in here. There is some really, really cute ones in here.
It's all Halloween, right? It's not
All
like fall.
Halloween.
Okay. Can you tell I've never bought one? Although I think I might have one though, because I did stitch some one year.
You stitched like 3 one year.
Yep, I did.
I'm trying to think.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yep.
If you don't have it, I did watch a flip through video though about it.
Yeah, I can't remember who had it.
I don't remember who it was either, but it was very well done.
Oh.
It's hard to show these.
Yeah, it's hard to show.
Oh, there you go. You've got the one page of them.
Like look at that one. Isn't that cute? So I decided to do this one. And I did change a couple of colors, or I added some colors. And as big as it looks, it's only 92 by 88. And it's stitches quick. So I
You could
have,
do that Vonna Pfeiffer lollipop finish.
I'm gonna try to figure something out. So I have that much done. This is on 18 count webs. I
I
don't know.
love that fabric. You need to get more of it.
I don't know if I can. I don't know. It's WDY. I don't know what that is. I got it at Celebrations.
Oh, I don't know what that is either.
So I changed the books. Were supposed to be purple with a purple hat. I changed the books to yellow.
Oh, I like that change.
And
So you'll have some yellow on the opposite side when you get to the jack-o'-lantern.
yep. Yeah, I'm going
like
to change
that.
a little bit.
All about balance, right?
Yep. And I'm going to change the candy corn underneath
Listen to
to
us
be.
talking like a designer.
You know. I'm going to change the candy corn to orange and yellow.
Yep.
So underneath the pumpkin over here, I'm going to change those up. Just to add a little
I
bit
think
more
you should
yellow.
add some purple to one of those candies too.
I might change things.
I really like it.
Yep. It's fun. And it's all backstitched, but I don't mind backstitch.
Don't you feel like some of the smaller charts coming out, they're bringing some backstitch back?
Yep.
Backstitch.
And this actually has quarter stitches.
Oh.
But the
I don't mind that though.
I can do quarter stitches on Ada
Yeah,
because that's what we did.
that's
back
kind of
then.
how we learned. We're that age.
I'm trying to decide whether to backstitch the hat in black where everything else is backstitched in black.
Oh, I would.
It's backstitched in purple.
I would do the black.
And to be honest,
I just think it brings out the dark in the fabric.
it does. And I did not backstitch it. I was just looking to see if I actually did it in the purple. So that is that. It's a good magazine. I'm happy with it.
You usually like it every year.
Yeah. Well, except, when I bought last year's twice and then I couldn't figure out why they were
Felt like you were
duplicating.
getting duped.
And
Someone
then
punked you.
I decided to take part in Colorado Cross Stitchers August
Summer Camp 2023.
23, yeah. And it is something, stitch something or something new. So not only is this pattern new to me, and I've never stitched a Keslyn's. This is Batty and Friend. I'm stitching it with dinky dyes. And
So
this,
that's new also for you.
Black Sand Beach. So there's the,
Is this the dinky dyes that you bought when we were at Galleria?
yes.
Galleria. Lori, she's using it. I haven't
finally
touched
used
mine
it.
yet.
And it's like stitching butter. It is so nice. So I started this last night.
Also on webs.
Yep, also on webs. And can you see the variegation? I didn't think there was any variegation in that until I stitched. It's this color and white. That's it.
Who did I tell you that I was watching?
Oh,
And they
my
used a
eyes.
lot of black licorice fabric from Grace Notes Fabrics. They were showing a lot of, Seattle Stitcher.
Yes,
The
and
Seattle
some-
Stitcher.
yeah.
If you haven't had a chance to watch her
I
kit
haven't,
parade
but
yet.
someone. Oh no, I did watch it.
Yeah?
Yep.
I'm not a huge, I'm not into Halloween, but that black licorice in one of her charts, I could be pushed
Look,
over
it's
the
not
edge
dark
with.
like black, and it's not super light like gray.
So I'm gonna have to buy some when I'm buying things.
But I'm telling you, you've got to use the dinky dyes because they are soft.
All right.
So easy. And actually, it seems like they go forever. I think this is... I may be delusional, but I think this is only 2 strands that
So
I've
it has,
used.
has really
know-
good coverage.
Yeah. I stitched with
Nice.
2, but I think I've done this with...
I don't know
I
how-
pulled off 2.
How
so
long
that's
8 meters is. but-
2, 4, 6. So
12.
3 rounds.
Yeah.
3 lengths.
Oh, that's right.
And
because
feel
you-
that. So,
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
and I have orange and I have green, so who knows? So that is for my summer camp with Colorado Cross Stitcher, plus it's a new start.
Did you
plus
post your
it's-
picture
I did last
before you?
night.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I put in 2 stitches and then posted it because it looked kind of weird to not have anything.
I know.
Yeah, that's it for starts. I have 1 whip. I'm down to 1 whip.
Okay. Yeah, because the other day you said you didn't have any Halloween whips or any fall whips.
I know.
So I'm expecting a lot of starts from
Yeah.
you. I plugged away in July, Christmas in July, on Shepherd's Bush, Anna. Man, these things are big.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
are.
break any teeth, and I didn't get a fat lip this time. And
Look at
that's
that.
where I've come so far with it.
And that's still just the toe.
Actually, yeah, the bird is the base.
Yeah.
And I have not worked my way this way. This way. I haven't finished the heel because it's so big. What I'm basically doing is stitching all the space that this large nerge hoop holds.
Yeah.
And then I'll move it. So it's been resting in a hoop the whole time.
And that's done with pearl cotton.
Okay, it's all done with pearl cotton. So it's DMC pearl cotton, and it's Weeks Dye Works, and I got it all. I had the chart, and I got the fabric and all of the pearl cotton at Hobby House so I ordered it all from them.
Do you find that fabric kind of shreds the shreds?
No. The only thing I'm having an issue with is it's hard on my hands to pull it through.
Right.
So it hurts my thumbs, but I just don't stitch on it as long as I would in one sitting with a regular thing. Hi, honey. Goodbye, honey.
Yeah.
Wait, hurry. He has good hearing.
Yeah. Is that your only whip?
My husband doesn't have good hearing.
Your husband
Well,
hears
let's
more
see.
than you think. Most men do.
Yeah. No, I have 2 more whips.
Okay.
I'm also I also
Dance into the sun,
worked.
man.
I'm behind on mine. Welcome to the North Pole.
It's a start along, not a race.
That's right. And I am still working here, and I'm not doing the toy kaboot basket thing. I'm doing this and no elf.
Oh, I thought you were doing this. So you're doing
I'm doing these 2.
the engine and the little
Yep. I don't know my
trains.
and so I did finish because I didn't have this finished the last time. So I finished the June installment, and I put in Smyrna crosses in the snow to make it go faster. It chews up some real estate.
You did change something. No, I guess you didn't. Okay. I was looking at your poles because you lightened your red. It looks completely different.
Yeah.
I was thinking you changed the colors in the pole, but you didn't.
And then I moved down, and I did do it. It moves along very nicely. I did do the little cart of presents as part of Christmas in July, and I'll putter on this.
Yeah.
I have the other one. It was at Christmas Rules, and I just hate it. I don't hate the chart, but what I've come to realize the other day is I'm not going to slog through this anymore because it's not my colors.
Right. And I think that's why I stopped mine.
So, but I am enjoying doing bits and pieces of this to do pillows. I might do some sort of something like that eventually with that.
Yeah. I'm doing this one the long way, and I have Hive Rules, and I have not started it yet, and I think I'm going to do the same thing. Pick and choose.
Yeah, that'll be a nice.
Like maybe some on blocks, some in pillows.
Oh, yeah.
Bits and pieces.
Yep, that'll be really nice. I feel like I have the itchies today. I did take a shower.
Thank you.
My other whip I pulled out. My longtime friend, Turkey Hollow Farm, and I am.
Shelley, look up now.
Justine has hers done.
I know she does.
I am using all the called for floss. It's a really pretty palette, Weeks Dye Works palette, and it is Stacy Nash, of course. I sent a picture and to Shelley and Justine. I think it was the both of them yesterday that my borders met, and I can't remember which one, but they said, "Oh, so the next one, is it going to be Halloween or Christmas?" I said, "It's never going to be Halloween, but I do have the Christmas one."
Yeah.
And I'm doing this on 18 count Dirty Teacup by Needle and Flax. I have a big boo-boo in this. So I love
I can't
this
believe
fabric.
I didn't think your border would match when you
I
showed
didn't
me
think
the
my
other day.
border was going to match, and I picked it up and I was here, and I had no border over here, and I just decided I'm going to get this border out of the way because I need to know that it matches, and if I have to play with it, I'm going to play with it up front. I have a big issue here with my counting. I have an issue here with my counting. So now I am working here, and I'm going to work across and kind of come into where my problem area is.
Come into it from another angle.
Yep. And I'm just going to, excuse me, I'm going to make it work.
Awesome.
But
Looks
I
great.
really love it.
It looks great.
I really love it.
And I think now that you have the house and the sign done,
Oh, yeah.
the rest will.
And if I had thought of, I love to do a rice stitch and a Smyrna cross to eat up some real estate. If I thought about that, I would have done this in the house. Although, it probably wouldn't lend to the primitiveness of what this house is.
That turkey.
I realized that I don't have my other hook up here too. Yeah, I'm excited to do the other turkey and the farmer, and
There you go.
so those will be fun. So I have those done.
Awesome. I have one whip.
Oops, I'm gonna put this in here. You need to get going.
Well, I've had all the other whips, so
you did a lot.
I did.
It's been an emotionally draining couple of weeks.
So once again, Justine, this is your turn to look up because this is Jingle All the Way by Amy Brecken. Oh, I've got to take this out so people can see it. And that is what it's going to look like.
It is so cute. I can see that done primitive too.
Yep. So this comes out 2 patterns every other month. So I expect another one here anytime.
Yep.
And these are all back stitched. So it's got to be something.
So you're doing it as you go.
Yep. Well, you're doing, yeah, absolutely.
The back stitch you're doing as you go.
So I have, technically it's parts 2 and 3 because one of the words, but I finished the Santa.
And you're just waiting until you get to that area to do the words, right?
Well, I can start now and
okay.
start putting them underneath. So that's parts 2 are the gingerbread people.
That Santa looks like a cross between Santa and the
Abominable snowman.
I can't say that word.
Abominable
The big white
snowman.
furry thing on Rudolph.
So
I like it.
And what do I have here?
Oh,
This
I
is the
love
next
those
one.
ornaments. Wouldn't that be a cute small?
Yep. This is part 4.
I could do that in Charlie Brown colors.
And she
Looks like a
included glass beads that we can put on the branches if we want to, just to highlight.
Oh, you need to do that.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Hey, I guess that's all I have.
Yep.
And then I can work on the words.
That's going to be
they
really
stitch
nice.
so quick, and I'm doing it with all the called for. So I think it took me a couple of days to do Santa.
Very nice.
So. And I had Santa started when I realized I didn't backstitch any of the gingerbread men.
Oh,
So
well, you're not used to back stitching too.
not anymore. But all called for. Marmalade is a really, really pretty color.
Let me guess, it's for a snowman's nose.
Yeah. Yep. And the penguin's mouth. The penguin's
got it.
beak. So yep. I love all the colors. So
Are you doing all called for colors too?
I did,
Yeah.
yes.
Nice.
So Justine should be sending me my next
I
2.
like to do that with the nice special projects that I, like Turkey Hollow Farm. I wanted that to be the called for.
Winter Rose Manor is all called for.
Yep.
And then I realized I was supposed to stitch it with 1 thread. So then I had to go buy another whole round to make sure they matched.
That's an investment.
Don't tell hubby.
That's an investment. But you know what? That's our investment.
That's right. And that
We
was
love it.
That was my
Don't come to me
I
and
fought
ask
it for
you not
years.
to do it.
I fought it for over a year.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
bought it. So that's perfect because it moves right into BOSME.
Moves right into BOSME. What you got?
I am all caught up.
First of all, as a little update, BOSME, B-O-S-M-E,
Yep.
Boston, Maine, originated with us and our friends Chris and Jane,
the Boss Stitchers.
the Boss Stitchers. And we've created a little friend community for it now, and it's just so much fun to encourage each other, tease each other, enable each other. With our boards, I'm already thinking about next year. So we operate as if it's WIPGO.
But we
call it BOSME, and we do lots of different things on it.
Clean your craft room, read a book.
I'm not ever putting that on my board again. Clean my craft room.
Well,
that's no fun.
Yeah, but think of all the stuff you find that you forgot.
This is true.
And that's the only thing I did love in Chris and Jane's recap of Stitch New Jersey, that they sat with Jessie Marie of Jessie Marie Does Stuff. She's the originator of WIPGO.
What did Jane say? We got to see her do the stuff?
We got to sit with Jessie Marie and watch her do stuff.
That's fun. And we met her, did you speak to her at StitchCon?
Yep.
What a sweet, sweet girl.
And we talked to her before we even started this, and she was super supportive of us taking ours and working our way.
I think she even talked with Chris and Jane at the New Jersey retreat about how much fun it is to see how people take that,
how we morph
the idea of WIPGO and mold it to themselves.
And that's what's great is ours is not just whips, it's whatever we choose it to be. So I am all caught up except clean my craft room. And
but you want to do some things in there too, like you have those shelving things, and did you end up with both of them?
Yeah, I did. Yep. She was like, I don't know where to put them, so they're
old Pottery Barn. They're really nice. I just don't want them anymore.
Yeah, I want to redo. I really want to paint, but we'll see if that ever happens.
Yeah.
So my August numbers, because we draw somewhere on the 24th, is Winter Rose Manor, 4 hours or 4 days, and Joy and Good Cheer, 4 hours and 4 days.
I bet you can finish Joy and Good Cheer though.
I don't know. I only have the house and the snowman done.
The rest of it's gonna go.
So
the rest of it will go fast.
That's it. Those are mine. And I mean, I could cross off a few extra things like new start. I do them all the time, so I'm not crossing it off until it.
Yeah.
What do you have?
The numbers for me were Blessing Be Thine by Blackbird Designs, and I had done that one ahead because as part of my Christmas in July.
Yep.
And then O by Shakespeare's Peddler. I'm gonna restart that.
What didn't you like about it?
I don't like my fabric choice, and I also think I'm either going to I didn't bring it, but I'm either going to switch out my fabric choice, or I'm going to use the same. I'm going to flip it around and use the same piece of fabric with one strand of floss. Because I did it with 2 strands, and I can't remember the details of the floss, but it's very tight. Yeah. So I'm gonna pull it out and decide what I'm gonna do. And if I decide that I'm not gonna continue with it at this time, then it's just something I'm not gonna complete.
Right. Yep.
So
and you can do that.
I'll figure that out. Yeah. It'll be okay.
You know, we always say, stitch what you like, on what you like, with what you like, and if you don't like it, don't stitch it.
Yep.
So, all right, where are we? Flosstube Buddy. These girls are funny.
I don't know where I've been. Under a rock up here in Maine or under a snowbank.
Yeah, well, I'm not going there, yeah.
Yeah, not yet. But.
So, yeah, running with scissors.
Jane and Julie.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, don't drink.
In love with them.
Yeah, they're such a riot.
I've got to say though, that I have not seen a lot that they stitch like I stitch, and I love every bit of what they're showing.
Yeah.
I don't want to confuse them. Jane, she sits on the left as we watch, right? Binoculars. I think it's Jane.
I think so.
It's Jane. She stitches. So. You want to talk about buy all the blackbirds? She's the same way with Shepherd's Bush.
Oh yeah.
And I got to be honest. Sometimes when I look at Shepherd's Bush charts, the pictures are so small that it gets lost on me. Like I don't see the detail, and then Jane is showing her stitching, and I'm like, oh my word, that's gorgeous.
Yeah. So
you might have another convert to Shepherd's Bush here, Jane, because I know you're into that. I don't even know if they watch us, but yeah. I know you're into that. And Julie is a hearthanger expert. That is nothing I have ever done. Did your mother ever do any of that?
She may have, because I
Looks
mean,
like something
it's
she would
not,
have done.
it's not, it's not that I didn't know the name and I knew what it was, so I'm assuming she did do it.
Yeah. And just beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, they're entertaining and fun and sincere, and I just, maybe someday we'll meet them if we ever get to Minnesota.
And Julie not only does hearthanger, but she designs patterns.
Yes.
And
J Designs.
yep, and
Welcome,
Justine from Welcome Stitchery was showing a model of it's a drum. It's a Halloween drum, and it's RIP 2020. And I was just finishing up watching Pam and Steph today.
Are you gonna get it?
Oh, probably, yeah. It's
I knew you would.
I mean, it's on
Green.
I would say it's on Kermit.
Right. That bright
Green.
Halloweeny green.
And I think I've dyed some that color.
I think you did.
So
you already have the fabric. You have to get the chart.
I know.
It's like your grandmother. She would buy curtains for the house
Before
she'd buy the house.
Do you remember my shag carpet in my 1970 trailer?
Yes, like her visiting Air Force housing, and we'd been there like 5 months and didn't have curtains. Well, that wasn't going to happen.
We were
off to the store we went.
Yep, we were keeping our shag carpet and just going to super clean it. And I heard the phrase "over my dead body," and I had carpet.
Yep, that was your grandmother.
Yep.
She just, she was the person who always said, "Don't deny me a blessing."
That's right.
So
We
didn't argue with Grammy.
No, now we use it on my mother.
I know. Now we're
Oh,
little roles reversed.
she's going to look at her house.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
it's kind of scary when you buy a house when you've seen a video.
It's so weird nowadays.
That's how they do that, yeah.
I know. We sound so old. So anyway, check them out.
Yeah,
Running
absolutely.
with Scissors. Now, we've talked about, I get very confused. We've talked about two separate people groups. Running with Needles and Scissors is Sylvia, and she's a designer. Beautiful stuff. Running with Scissors, Jane and Julie. They're just...
Yeah, go check
They're
them
so
out.
fun. They're so
Go
fun.
check them out. So, and that moves us right into our designer.
Designer focus.
Yep. So last time we had Chrissy, finally a farm girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
this close to pulling the plug. Not pulling the plug. I'm this close to kitting up.
You mean pulling the trigger?
Needle and flax. So close.
And she's got some sneak peeks she's been doing. I can't wait to see them. But she graciously offered two of our viewers a pattern, and Rob pulled those names today. And Kit Mar, Kitmar, and Colleen Isaac. Send us an email. Our email's in the box below. I know you can't see me pointing below. twoneedlespullingthread@gmail.com, and we'll get you in touch with Chrissy. Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you, Chrissy. Thank you.
I know I'm gonna put. I got to do another one. It's her broom. There's room on my broom for my friends. A room on my broom for you.
Yeah.
And I think I might try to do it on like an orangey fabric.
Oh, that would be
Got some
nice.
thoughts. I'm all Halloween right now, which is really making it hard to work on from the North Pole and Jingle all the way. But
yes, but this is what you usually do in August.
I do, yeah.
And then you filter in your other things in September, and that is kind of what you do.
Yeah.
We do want to talk about another designer focus.
Yes.
Erin Elizabeth Designs. And we've had opportunity to be in a Zoom.
Yep.
You were there, right?
Yep.
And chat with her, and
she's so sweet and
she's
so
out of
talented.
Canada. She is the sister-in-law of Shannon
Christine Designs.
Christine Designs, and
I think
If
she was one
I'm
of our
not-
Flosstube buddies too at one point.
Shannon Christine.
No, Erin Elizabeth.
She was.
Yeah.
Because I got her confused. I got confused with what I was doing with her at one
Right.
point, or the conversations I had. And if I'm not mistaken, her sister-in-law kind of kicked her out of the nest a little bit with designing and said,
Yes.
you can do this. You can do this on your own. even.
Yeah, she does
The
some
gist of that.
great designs.
She's got some amazing things, and I was on her site, her website. If you go to,
Hold on.
do you have it on there?
Thus, www.thestitcherdesigns.com.
Designer.
Oh, yes, sorry. The Stitcher Designer. Oh, yeah.
And she is Erin Elizabeth Designs on Instagram, and you can go to her profile and also click through to get to her site. She's just got some gorgeous stuff.
Yeah. I bought 2 today.
A great variety of things, and I've got my eye on a few things. So
Well, I bought these today. This is called Witch's Brew Ornaments.
so cute. How big are those?
Not very. They are 52 by 52.
Oh, and her charts. So these are digital renderings.
On her site, I believe they're all PDF, but I'm not positive.
I think so too. I think so. But her charts are very easy to read.
Yep.
The key is very well done.
Yep, absolutely. Numerical order. Thank you very much.
Love that when that happens.
Very
All charted
limited
for DMC, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Very limited back stitching. I mean, not that that's a big deal for some people. And then the other one I got today
pretty.
was October 31st. And love the bright colors. I may take different elements and stitch smalls for Halloween tree that I'm going to talk about in a little bit.
It's very cute.
I mean, I love the cauldron with the blue bubbles.
I do too.
I love that she uses blue.
What is that color?
That is... Oh, that's a couple different colors. That is Deep Sea Green, 3812. And medium
pretty.
sea green. Not to be confused with very light sea green. Oh yeah, she's got a ton. I had to stop at just putting these
And her
two.
website's very easy to navigate, and she's got a scrolling bar for topics or themes.
Yep.
She has some beautiful charts relating to Canada, and then she has some relating to Patriotic for United States. Just really,
Her tiered trays are gorgeous, and they're
They
small.
are.
And they're
They
small.
are.
They're not a Madame Chantilly
right.
tiered tray. They're
Yep,
really
they're
small.
smaller.
I'm thinking about her one with the flamingo. There's a
I
surprise.
know, you gotta have it. So go check her out.
Absolutely.
She has graciously offered up 2 PDFs to 2 of our viewers. So, yep. If you are interested in receiving a free PDF from her, use the word Canada.
Have at it.
Canada?
Sure.
Let's use the word Canada. Pay homage to where she's from.
Yep.
And
check out her Flosstube.
yeah,
She's super
yes,
funny.
she really does. She highlights. So she lives in an area where she doesn't have access to a lot of
Craft stores.
at all. I don't even know if her Michael's is open yet. I haven't watched recently, but it was closed due to a fire or something. She shows a lot of her finishes based off things she got at the Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree and thrifting.
Yep. And it just, the ideas just start flowing once I see those sorts of things.
Yep,
so.
she does a great job. So
Yeah, she does. So
perfect.
go support her.
I don't know where we're at. I'm looking at your notes because my notes are handwritten.
Video questions and comments. I think that we touched on those as we could. Did you have something?
Someone had asked what the pattern was that I received at Stitch Maine in my swap. And that was from Tina, and I did reach out to her, and it's a Doreen Jones. And it's called Let's Make a Brew, and it was from a Just Cross Stitch magazine.
Halloween 2022, so just last year.
How did you?
One of our viewers commented on it.
Oh.
And said, and then so it all lined up with that. So
Perfect.
last year's Halloween, just
cross stitch.
Just cross stitch.
So, I don't think Pam and Steph have put out a Halloween magazine.
No, I don't think so.
I bet they could though.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
So
Hall, what do you got for Hall?
You skipped right over that.
Celebrating that.
Yes. We had talked last time that we had reached 6,000 subscribers. We are not in it for the numbers, but it's so fun to watch it grow.
It's fun to watch that piece of the community grow and that sort of thing. And just know that we have lots of just support. And it does feel like, I mean, we're talking to a screen here, but it's always nice to come back and share. And we love all the comments.
And I say the comments are awesome. They're great. You guys have just been so supportive and helping with even other questions.
Right, right.
So we had 6 random people, random draws, and it'll be a surprise what you get.
Right, because we're going to send you, we showed our last regular video, 6 items that we're going to share with you. And it'll be a surprise what you get in the mail. Mm-hmm. So you want to do the first 3?
Sure. Martha Medina.
Now, I understand that when this happens, we're getting actual names now and not YouTube names, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
So we're hoping. If that's not your name, or even for our our designer focus, if those aren't your names, just make sure you tell us what your name is. So Jeanette Burnett and
I like that name.
Susan Bodnar.
Bodnar.
Yes.
And Teresa with no H, Smith, Debbie Cloy, Cloy, and Phyllis Lundy. So if you can all email us your address, please be over 18, please be a subscriber, all those sorts of things.
Yep. Email
that to twoneedlespullingthread@gmail.com, and we will try within the next week to get everything out to you.
Yeah. So waiting to hear from you.
So thank you. Thank you all for watching.
Yes.
That was the message behind this is by pulling random viewers is we had so many of you comment that you've been with us from video 1. And if you came back after video 1, everybody deserves a Medal of Honor.
Mm-hmm. We put it out there that it was blurry, so you're on your own after that. So
we did.
Haul. No haul.
I didn't say that. I said I was on No by July. I do have one piece of haul that I ordered in advance. Did we order these in April?
I don't remember.
And you got yours too, right? It's the only one I own. Any town, tiny town. And I'm going to do, well, I think we're both wanting to stitch this based on our own hometown. Well, your hometown, Mike's hometown of Canton. And, but we're going to do it we're going to do it different. So I'm going to do mine based off what I've heard him talk about in his childhood. Yep. So I'm going to see if I can do it.
I'm struggling. I know what I want and I don't know how to design it. So I think the ice cream will say Tabor's.
I'm going to do Tabor's because that was Mike's first job.
See, and I don't remember that. The cafe is going to be Dunkin' Donuts. There's a surprise. Mm-hmm. The White House might become the church.
I'm going to do the church because that's where we were married.
Yep, and that's where I went to church growing up. The red, I guess it's a barber shop. That's going to be the fire station because my husband's the assistant chief.
Yes.
So that leaves the bookstore and the flowers, and I don't know what I'm going to do.
I am going to, so I might end up having a duplicate of the house designed a little differently, but I'm going to keep this sign and I'm going to put antiques here.
Oh,
because your parents,
yes.
Did that just give you the fuzzies?
Yes, because they live in a white farmhouse.
They live in a white farmhouse and they're antique dealers and they've retired. So you're welcome to steal that if you'd like.
Okay, so maybe I'll make the bookstore the church.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It'll be fun to do.
We might need some charting help.
And I am going to keep this tree with the swing, but I'm going to do a black tire.
Oh, yes.
Because
the girls.
Grace's dad, Kathy's dad, he talked about it when they were babies and when they were old enough to do it, he strung an old tire from a rope from a tree in their front yard and the girls would play in it.
Yep.
Play on it. So I'm going to do that.
Aww.
But I don't know what else I'm going
And I'm really glad she put an alphabet in here this year so people could redesign it.
Oh, see, I haven't even looked at the inside.
Yeah.
So anyway, it'll be fun to see how we do this, but I've really got to get working on it because I want this to be a Christmas gift.
Oh, I've got to mentally think about it, but now that now that
I know
fall is coming out.
I know.
And
So no buy July. If you follow me on Instagram and you saw my husband's latest video. Yeah. He didn't he was the goal
snarky.
he was very snarky. The goal for me for no buy July was to not buy anything in July. That was my goal. And then Tiger Lily, 7-8 days into July, puts her advent calendar up for sale. And I like a good Grace, Kathy's going to talk about this a little bit. I like a good box, but I want a good stitchy box.
Yeah.
I don't need a lot of
Froof.
yeah, I don't need that kind of stuff. It's not for me.
Right.
And I thought, I think this is one that I am really going to take a chance on, and I know I'm going to be happy with it.
I can't wait
So,
to
of
see
course, it doesn't come until December.
Oh.
But I had to buy it when it went up for sale. Turns out I could have waited a little bit. She has a few spots for it still. See? She has a few spots. I could have waited and not bought it in July, but you never know. Could have sold out.
Absolutely.
So
Most of them
I
sell
don't
out
know
within
is that
minutes.
I don't know is that qualifies. And then Color and Cotton, week and a half ago, did a thread bag sale.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, I didn't bring any of it, but I bought 6 bags of their floss. And I'm not sorry about it, and I have enough that I can use for gifts here and there too. So
You did good.
that's it. I have not bought anything, and I do have a list going for August.
I have. Well, yeah, in case we, venture anywhere. And
Yeah, I have a little list of things I'm looking for, but not much.
who
What'd you buy?
showed this? Somebody
I
showed
don't know.
This
Luminous?
is a Halloween tree. It's 18 inches tall from the Dollar Tree. So I'm excited. I've always wanted a Halloween tree.
Really cool.
It's on the Dollar Tree actually has all the ornaments too.
Oh.
So, but they're bigger. But I did my video. You guys, if you saw it, I had my stitchy box from Luminous Fiber Arts with all the lovelies. So you can take a peek at that video. This was a really nice box. It had the
And it's Belsois.
yes.
That's
And I'll
really
do these.
cute.
I'll do these separately, without the border, which there we go. And the fabric and the pins, and go check the video out. I won't pull it all out.
Very nicely
was
done box. Very
Absolutely,
nicely
Misty,
curated.
awesome box. Probably doesn't watch us, but we could hope for the best.
Very nice.
I also got the Sip and Stitch from.
This was up your alley.
Yes,
I mean,
it
you
was.
might be beyond this aesthetic of stitching right now, but it was up your alley.
Yeah. So Primrose Cottage, their Sip and Stitch box. This is the first Quaker that Lindsay's done. If you watched her,
I love it.
I do too. And you can take little elements.
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna see
Covered buttons.
covered button. That may be too
That'd
big.
be a cute covered button. That
Yep.
bee.
Or even the smaller bee in one of those little ornaments. So that came with all the floss, the finishing fabric, and the
Pom-poms.
that's the word, sticker pack, all the different stickers, and the Be Happy mug. Now
That's
I can
cute.
use it.
These are very nice stickers too.
They are, and they're every sticker, how did she say it on the video? If they've made it like the I'd rather be stitching, be humble, be kind.
Oh, I see that now.
All of their patterns, they've done their stickers.
Cute.
So, and that came super fast. Let's see.
That's very nice.
What else do I have? You guys were awesome and bad. Because everyone reached out to me either on comments, they sent me Instagram messages, they sent email messages that I could find caramel macchiato in 18 count at Fat Quarter Shop. I'm now the proud owner of 2 fat quarters.
Did you get them both at Fat Quarter Shop?
Oh yeah, I had to add to cart. Oh, let's do it again. So thank you guys for that. Yeah, it's
I'm glad you got some.
I also fell down the hole of Color and Cotton's grab bags. I got 4. I'll show you. Aren't these colors pretty? Some duplicates.
I had a few too, but I wasn't sad about it.
Me either. Because, I took some of these out. Like, the purples I can use in Halloween. The greens, and I mean, there's just pretty.
Very pretty.
Pretty. Some might be gifts, some might not. And the last thing I got was from Chantel 141. I bought her bow tools. And I was actually going to make a bow and I forgot all about it.
Have you tested it out yet?
I have not, but I watched her video. I struggle making bows, particularly because I'm left-handed. I never can get, one leg always seems to go where it shouldn't. So I'm anxious to try these and make bows. I think it's going to work great. Do you remember the bow maker way back in the day?
The great big long wood.
Remember Grandpa Bud made us a bow maker?
He did. We all got them.
Yep.
I wonder what ever happened to that.
I don't know. So these are much smaller and these can hang, and I'm anxious to try them out. So
very nice.
2.5 inches, 3.5 inches, and she gets those right out to you. So, and they smell so
I
good.
know. I love the smell of it.
That's all my haul. So a lot, but not a lot.
I had one stitchy kindness.
Yeah, you did.
I thought this was Mike's at first, but I was informed it wasn't. Christy, our floss boss and cousin, had this needle minder made for me, and if you've seen Mike's scissor video, you'll know what this is. I'll try to show it so that you can see it. So that is a picture of him holding my scissors, and it says, "Really?"
Oh, does it say really?
Yes.
Oh, I see it, yep.
Because that's what he said about it.
That's right.
So now I can use this needle minder.
I know. That's the only
Thank you, Christy.
rule. I broke my rule.
I know.
I broke my
don't
rule
know.
on the,
Like, I didn't bring all my floss and stuff because I wanted to take care of it.
Yep.
So,
and then I
Christy.
broke right into
That
the
was
Halloween
nice of you.
magazine. Yeah, I didn't realize Mad for Minders made custom.
I know. I didn't either.
That's awesome.
That would be a fun little present now, wouldn't it?
So, yeah, plans. Or do you have anything else?
Well, I did want to talk about, we have some friends, we have been shown a lot of love through the planning of our retreat.
Yes.
And support from other floss tubers and designers. More information will come later about different things. But so I just thought it would be kind of nice to mention a couple of upcoming retreats.
For next year.
So Stacy Stitches Creative Studio. Stacy Stitches on Instagram, on Flosstube. She has an online needle workshop. Just love her. She has a retreat coming, Beach Please, in Clearwater, Florida. And it is in February 22nd to the 24th. I spoke to her today, and she still does have some spots left.
Nice.
She doesn't have a lot, so get in there, get her full, pack her up. And I so want to go to this. February is not a time that I can travel with my job.
No.
But I would love to go. And also, Alicia with Fanciful Flamingo. She announced a little while ago that she was going to host a retreat in Orlando and next July 25th to the 27th, 2024. Her registration, she's bumped it up, and her registration opens September 1st.
Nice.
And if you follow her Flosstube, you follow her on Instagram, follow her on Facebook. She also has a Facebook page, Stitch Florida 2024, and you can get all the information there as well.
That's awesome.
So, we'll leave you to go find all the details, but go show those Florida girls
Absolutely.
some love.
And if you're looking for different retreats, check out the Sable Stitchers. They have a retreat tab, a retreat
They have a retreat website. Which they always tag it in their floss tubes.
Yep. And there are retreats popping up. There, I saw one the other day for Pennsylvania.
Yep.
Not the Steel City one,
But
another
that one, the wait list just opened for that one.
Yep. So,
so there's lots of them out there.
there is. So
Lots.
what are your plans?
What are my plans?
We're only an hour and 10 minutes in. People are not going to know what to do.
I almost brought some fall charts to show, but
Next time.
my plans. I'm gonna stitch. I've been spending a lot of time at home, which is nice. I'm gonna have your mother out. What is today?
Wednesday.
I'm gonna have your mother out tomorrow. So I don't know where that will take us. I don't really have not a lot going on, really.
Yeah. Just stitching.
I have a procedure next week.
Yeah. Drink all the good stuff.
I haven't told my daughter.
Yeah, don't.
I'm not gonna. She doesn't watch this anyway, and she likes to give her father a hard time when that happens. So
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to it.
That only happens when you turn 50
Yeah, I'll tell her the night before.
or the day after. Yeah.
I do have this thing about like I'm going under some sort of anesthesia, so
Yeah.
I wanted to know that. I don't know. Maybe
No big
that's
deal.
just me.
It's no big
But I don't really have much planned.
I'm going to keep stitching Halloween and Christmas and work on BOSME. So, not
Yeah.
much going on. I work this weekend. Hubby and I are going away next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Not that we have any idea what
I
we're
was say,
doing.
did you
No.
decide what you're gonna do yet?
No. So, that'll be tonight's conversation.
Yeah.
Um,
Either way, you'll have time together, which is good.
yes. Yeah. We have 4 days off. So,
Nice.
that's it, really. Prepping for Stitch New England. That's still a couple months away.
Yep.
And are there any spots open for that?
She's full.
She is full?
I believe she's full. She also has a wait list.
Yes.
So if you are interested, get your name on wait lists. If you think it's something that you can get to,
Yep.
because you never know as numbers
Change.
change.
Because
You never know.
life happens, and that's,
Yeah.
some people will say, oh, I can't go, or someone will get sick, or plans change, someone's getting married, someone's, Yes. Go.
I'm thinking ahead to 2024 because it's only August. Thinking about different things that I might want to do, or I don't know.
Stitching with friends is so much fun.
Yeah, it is.
So,
That's the fun part.
all right. Can you think of anything else?
Nope, I don't think we have any updates for our retreat at this point. We're just doing a lot of background work and different things.
Lots in the plans, though. So
Yeah, lots in the plan. So
keep track of the
keep track
website.
of that. There is a Facebook page. If you're coming, it's the Library Stitchers.
Yep.
And
Answer the questions. I had a couple people request to join today, and I looked, and they did not answer the questions.
Oh,
So
yeah, I didn't look.
if you don't answer the questions, you can't join.
We just have to know you're a real person.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if it was somebody I knew, I would. But if we don't know you, and just trying to keep
Creepers,
the
to be
weirdos
honest.
at bay.
On a side note, I know we've had a couple of comments in regards to ads on our video. We have no control over that.
I'm sorry.
They
We're kind of over a barrel, so to speak.
even if we were to
just speak
monetize, which
truthfully.
we're not monetized,
Right?
they still put ads on monetized.
Like they might say, I mean, if we agree to just ads at the beginning and the end,
They can do whatever they
the
want.
powers can change that later. So please know that we are aware. We see it on others also. Also know that we know that that's being tailored toward the viewer, and I'm not going to go into all of that.
There's a lot of analytics behind it.
Some people are getting them and some people are not getting them.
Right.
Anyway,
I watched
we
one
are
the other
aware.
day. It was
We're trying.
20 seconds in, I had a video.
Yeah.
It's just we apologize, but we have no control. So I did want
Yep.
to touch base on that. So I know that's kind of ending on a
So we
downer,
know that is happening, and I've been watching some floss tubes that I'm like, there is a lot of ads in here, and I'm just, because I still want to watch them.
Yep.
Um,
Please don't get
but
frustrated.
I know it's not them.
No.
I know it's not. So anyway, I don't know if we will make some decisions down the road or not. We're just really trying to take our time with that. And
To make the right decision.
Right, and not just make a decision because we got mad about so many ads being in a video and then regret that decision.
Yeah.
But anyway.
So check out Erin Elizabeth.
Yes.
Give her some love.
Yep.
And she has so many. I can't wait to go back on.
I know. If we called out your name as one of, so there's 8 of you that we mentioned.
Yep.
Make sure you're emailing us, twoneedlespullingthread. And yeah.
Stitch.
That's that.
Stitch.
Are you going to have new neighbors soon?
I'm not sure when they're moving in. Birdie and Ashley are renting their house across the street. So Brenda's dog.
We got to meet one of them now. That was
Brenda's
nice.
dog is if I remember right, a Dachshund Chihuahua Pit Bull.
Oh.
So long dog, short legs, big head.
Oh, that's funny.
I can't wait to see it. So
I want to know what it barks like.
I don't know. I'll find out. So, but yeah,
That's funny.
So and they said they're very quiet and.
She was very quiet.
Yes.
She came to their little gathering.
Yep, we had a bunch of people.
She was quiet
this weekend. We had about 30 people here.
Yeah.
And it was great. They showed
was
Ashley
a
and Birdie
nice
the
time.
love.
It was very nice.
Dad was here, which was great to see him out, and he was here
The whole time, basically.
the whole time. Yep, played cribbage with the guys.
It was a beautiful day, too. You know, like the heat broke the day before. We had a big storm.
Yeah, it was great.
And for us, the heat and the humidity went away, and we've had 0.
Yep. Yeah, even everyone was sitting in the sun. I mean, it was.
I'll forward you that picture of the visitor, too. Maybe you can put that in the...
Oh, the bear. We had a bear.
It's just not going away.
Nope, he's not leaving, so...
It's not going away.
I'm trying to think, did we have...
You know that bear came to your parents
destroyed?
after the... Sunday after the party?
Yes.
When they went home?
Yes.
In the daylight he's coming. So that's a little concerning.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be the first time they've had to come and drop him.
No, it wouldn't.
So...
But anyway.
We do live rural. So.
We live very rural. Don't we, Tracy? OG Stitchery.
Yes.
So yeah, we're seeing a lot of critters.
And we still need to get out to town and take a picture in the big chair before it snows again. We say
that'd be funny if we were in it when it snowed.
I don't know if we can. Actually, I don't even know if we can get in it.
I don't know if I can get in that chair. I don't know if I could trust the person taking the picture of us to not take a video.
As long as it's not Tracy, we're good.
Oh my goodness.
So
anyway, Stitch. We think of you guys. Thank you for watching and reaching out, and it's just all the stuff.
So
all the things.
All right. What is it your husband says? Keep your lines straight.
Straight and no
don't
frogging. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? He's got it down.
So funny.
All right. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you so much.
Bye.